In my other videos, you might have heard me talk about PWM, or pulse width modulation. So let's start with a description of the waveforms. Here's what 10 volts DC looks like, and here's what 0 volts DC looks like. Now let's see what happens when you have 10 volts being switched on and off. Right now you can see that the waveform is 10 volts half the time and 0 volts half the time. Since it's 50-50, we say that the waveform has a 50% duty cycle. Since the 10 volts is only there half the time, what you end up with is an average voltage of 5 volts. Now let's change the duty cycle. Now the wave is only on for 10% of the time, so we say it has a 10% duty cycle. 10% of 10 volts is 1 volt, so we end up with an effective average of 1 volt. So you can see how by changing the pulse width, we change the average voltage seen by a circuit. We call this technique pulse width modulation.